Prophet ﷺ says to his companions, when they go to Egypt, you'll find people with dark skin and crinkly hair, and you should honor them because they are the relatives of Hajar. Where is she buried? The African matriarch in the Hajar next to the Holy Kaaba. No other African in history has been honored like that. Hardly any other person in history has been honored like that. With her son Ismail, according to Azraqi and all of the historians, that was a kind of indication of Islam's later African extension. We have an African matriarch who gives us the Sa'i and Zamzam and that great story. We have a biracial patriarch, her son Ismail, alayhi salam, who introduces and spices that African possibility into the whole Abrahamic story. The Holy Prophet alayhi salam is very aware of this. Honor them. And then you have the actual reality of Muslim history, some of it trading, some of it conquest, some of it just conversion. And you have the kingdom of Takrur, or the lands of Takrur, emerging sometime in the 11th.
Three deodorant myths ruining your game. Myth number 1. Natural deodorant makes you sweat more.
Why does everybody want a baby and a baby mama and a baby daddy so bad, bro? Like, people change, babies grow up, and kids do not go away. And neither does your baby daddy or baby mama. You're gonna be tied to them no matter what, bro. No matter what. You come into become a grandparent, they become a grandparent.
Wow, she is definitely right about that. When you tie your DNA up with these people and mix it all up.
If it's somebody that you detest, if it's somebody that you really, you don't want to have a kid.
Attach themselves to all these people. And family ties are forever. It goes on for much further than 18 years. Take a second to make sure that you're subscribed to the channel. Click the notification bell for all updates. Shout out to my sister Clarissa. I appreciate you, Clarissa, for sitting this in. Let's go ahead and jump back into it.
Your kid graduate college, they ain't gotta be there. If it's somebody that you hate, if it's somebody that you detest, if it's somebody that you really, you don't want to have a kid by them. If it's somebody that beats you, that disrespects you, like whatever the case is, like you don't.
And for the young ladies out there, this is why I say it's so important, mother, creating these babies. How do you learn why we continue to see?
You have kids by somebody that you know, somebody that you love, somebody that you're compatible with. That's how you do it. I love my son, don't get me wrong. I love my son, don't get me wrong. I love my son so much, but it's so hard. This is the hardest I've ever had to do.
And unfortunately, it's not going away. It's permanent. That's why way more planning should be taking place whenever a woman and a man are getting.
I love my son so much, but that's how you stop him. You wait, and you have kids when you're ready. You wait and you have kids by somebody that you know, somebody that you love, somebody that you're compatible with. That's how you do it. I love my son, don't get me wrong. I love my son so much, but it's so hard. This is the hardest.
That's why way more planning should be taking place.
I need a break so bad, bro. You can't compare it to this, bro. Nobody ever talks about the downs.
That's why way more planning should be taking place whenever a woman and a man are getting together and they make a baby. This is permanent. For all the young girls out there listening, do not do it. If you can't qualify to be a man's wife, or he's not qualified to be a husband, then you do not make babies with him.
It's raising a child. That's the hardest shit. I can't. You can't compare it to this, bro. Nobody ever talks about the downs and how hard that is. Like, I need a break so bad, bro. And the only person that can help me is my worst enemy. I gotta sit by my baby with the person that I hate the most, somebody that I just want to forget. And it's a chapter in my life that will never close. Ever. This baby daddy, baby mama, it's not cute, bro. There's nothing cute about it. And that's like a real live connection, a connection beyond spiritual, because you share, you're sharing the same legacy. You're giving this person a piece of your legacy. Your grandkids, great-grandkids, great-great-grandkids, they're all gonna tie back to that relationship that you had with somebody. So wisely.
It's way out of control. And you don't just have the ratchet class promoting.
My mother should. Y'all will probably drag me in my comments, but I have to live in my truth. My baby daddy was bragging about how he took my virginity, and he kept bringing up old things that aren't even co-parenting related. So I told him that I his best friend first, and that I never cared about him. I hate co-parenting with him because he won't let go of the past. We've been broken up for 10 years now, and honestly, being with him is one of my biggest life regrets. But how do you look your own kid in their face, knowing that it's impossible for you to fully love them the way a mother should because you hate their dad? The disagreement was so stupid and simple, but it resulted fully love them the way a mother should because you hate us. But how do you look your own kid in their face, knowing that it's impossible for you to fully love them the way a mother should because you hate their dad? The disagreement.
Now, the first clip I played about Hajar, alayhi salam. The reason I played that clip is because there's this like misconception, okay? There's this misconception that modern women have that men, especially traditional African men, we don't honor our women. The thing is, they have to be a matriarch worth honoring. And you have to earn those honors. Now, when we look at the story of Hajar, alayhi salam, she was gifted to Ibrahim, alayhi salam. Now, Ibrahim, took this Egyptian woman, Nubian woman, and produced a kid with that Nubian woman. Now, granted, he got a calling for God. But Hajar, alayhi salam, still did her part as a mother. There was no regret for doing her part as a mother. As a matter of fact, while the Bible points her out as a like having the mother, like having the kid, like having a cursed son. The Bible actually hates Ishmael. Believe it or not, I just found that out, that the Bible hates Ishmael. Now, the thing is that she was the second wife of Ibrahim alayhi salam. And the thing is that while Ibrahim was living in Egypt, that's where his first wife, Sarah, upon her be peace, suggested that he marry Hajar. So you see, matriarchs back then even said, because Sarah, upon whom be peace, she was of an old age as well. Okay? And so Hajar, upon whom be peace, was younger. Now, the thing is, for us men, as messed up as it is, as messed up as the misandry is, as messed up as the constant torment is, as messed up as the simps who come at you, the would be alpha simps who come at you as well. As a matter of fact, I had to deal with one today. I swear to God, I just ignored him though. The thing is, I just said, man, let me just ignore this clown because he doesn't really want me to test his jaw, you know. So I said, let me ignore this clown because if I did like hit him, he would be blind permanently. Glasses wouldn't be able to help him. But the thing is, Ibrahim, right? He left Hajar in the desert, right? But the reason why he left her in the desert is he made them sit over there, okay? He placed some leather containing dates and some water. Then he went back home. Of course, Hajar was like, where are you going? And so he was ordained by God to do it. So Hajar said, God will not neglect us. You know? So here you see this matriarch, right? Following her husband's lead, okay? The leaders follow. There's no question, okay? There's no question about her loyalty to her husband, right? Now, the thing is that she became thirsty. Her son became thirsty. And now Safa and Marwa, she ran up the valley and she looked there looking for someone. But she still didn't find anybody, and she still didn't lose hope in Allah. Now, what happened, she still believed that her situation would change, okay? She still believed it. Now, she ran through the mountain 7 times, okay? She asked for help. The angel Jibril, alayhi salam, came for help. Okay? And then that's where the Zamzam water came out, right? This Zamzam continues to give pilgrims water. And then on top of that, there were Yemenis who helped her out. Okay? So the thing is, even Abraham was praying about his son. Then Ishmael, the son of Abraham, married a Yemeni Arab. Now, the second clips are keishas who are not Hajar or nowhere near Hajar. As a matter of fact, I hate to say it, but freaking hellish Halima is nowhere near Hajar either. Especially, again, when you open up Clubhouse, when you see what they're doing on TikTok as well. And when you hear how misandrous and how evil they really are. So the reason why I played these videos was for a couple of points. Point number one. While I'm pro patriarchy, me and other men are willing to respect women. Okay? We're willing to do that. But they have to give us something to respect. The reason why we're willing to respect women is for the simple fact that when we take Hajj, when we're doing Hajj, we're following the footsteps of a black woman. So the thing is we can't respect any black woman, right? I can't respect those two baby moms. I can't respect that baby mom who said that she can't love her child fully because her child reminds her of her father, of her baby daddy. The thing is, the difference between Hajar and the difference between so many pious women throughout history is that not only did they keep their legs closed, they made the right selection of men based on those men's virtues and based on the men being good men. The way that these females choose men is based on sexual selection, and that's it. It's one of those all of a sudden moments when it comes to the modern woman. Okay? With the modern woman, it's open your legs, ask questions later. Because the thing is this. When it comes to the modern woman, when it comes to the keisha, when it comes to the hellish halima, when it comes to Casper Karen, when it comes to lunatic Ling Ling, the only thing they're looking at is how the man looks over everything else. It does not matter how he acts. Okay? That is an afterthought. I'm of the opinion, okay? I'm really of this opinion that women actually can't control themselves when it comes to the draws if they're attracted to someone. If they're super attracted to someone, if it's like an NBA YoungBoy type dude, if it's like a Lil Durk type dude, if it's like guys like that, if it's like a guy, a Pookie Ray Ray type guy, they cannot help themselves. Because usually, since Pookie and Ray Ray don't really have much else going for themselves, they have their looks, okay? For being, to be politically correct, that's what they look like. That's what they look for. Not only do they look at that factor, they look at the thug factor, you know, the thugometer factor. Because, for example, you can be a man, like an Idris Elba type man, and they will still pass you up because, let's say you want to be an actor, or let's say you want to be something like that. That's not good enough for them, okay? So, the point I'm trying to get to is this. Overseas, I'm not saying there's going to be a matriarch like Hajar. I'm not, alayhi salam. I'm not saying that. But what I am saying is that you will get someone who is a shade of her mold, okay? That's what I'm saying. I will show you something right now. And this is in the Caucasus region of Russia. Okay? What I'm about to show. This is a bride. This is her husband to be. That was her brother who was pushing the wheelchair. So what I'm trying to say is that shades of Hajar, alayhi salam, exist overseas. They don't exist here, especially with the Muslim woman. Okay? I can pull up videos right now. I'll pull up one and then I'll end this video. Hold on.
Last night I posted some videos talking about my disaster date. Today I connected with somebody else on Bumble. First time talking was this morning. Both of us have agreed that the dating life is now ass backwards.
The reason why it's like that.
Okay. Hold on. Let me see. And then I'm going to end this video. But my main point is this. Contrary to what feminism believes, the patriarchy never had a problem with including a matriarch in its plans. In fact, it completed his plans if she played her position. But since this is not happening, this is why we are in the position we're in. And this is why we're pushing the line. Okay? And this is why I will continue to push the line. Now, give me a second. Let me see. I hate to make these videos so long, but there's just things I gotta say. Well, actually, I'm not going to show any more videos, but one thing I will say is this, okay? And I want to keep this clear. Even the women who go up to bat for us, or allegedly go up to bat for us, are not of the Hajar matriarch. Because these women, right? And we know who these women are. They are in the manosphere. I'm not going to name them, but there's like 4 that come to mind. They were once those women. They were once the women that we see every day on TikTok, spreading misandry and things like that. They were once that. They were once the women who went after a guy just solely based on their looks. They were them before. You don't think that exists in them still? So, with that being said, as hard as it is to undertake this mission, okay, you must try to get a woman who is like the Hajar matriarch, and also get a woman like Sarah who accepts polygamy if you're into that. I'm pro polygamy. I want 3 wives. My dad had 2 wives. My grandfather had 4 wives. So I want that for me, you know? But with that being said, leave your thoughts, leave your comments, and let me know what you think. Notice that I didn't put any effects on this video this time around. But anyhow, Pooh is signing out. SYS MB. Save yourself, Muslim brother. And I'm off until the next one. Jarama.